going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 or just 5 weapons in general that are really good to use for PvE in update 1.6. I made the PvP version, so I thought I'd make the PvE version. The reason why I'm making this one is because I think there's generally more people in PvE that just like PvEing more than PvPing in this game just in general. I think that is definitely a proven fact by now in the game, so why not make the PvE version for people that love to just farm and do all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure you guys drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It's greatly appreciated, it helps the channel grow. Yeah guys, make sure you guys comment down below your guys' top 5 list, or just your list of 5 weapons that you like using for PvE. I know some people are a little bit different than others. Maybe they're rushy or a little bit slower players, so some weapons might be a little bit different, but some of them might be similar or the same. But yeah guys, let's get right to the video. So first off, I know this is going to probably be a little bit crazy for you guys for this weapon list, but the Caduceus, I know this is probably on the bubble for some of you guys, if not maybe off the list. But I think if you're playing with a full group of people that you know, or you have a certain build around this weapon, I think you can definitely make the most of this weapon and its special talents on the weapon. So that's the reason why I threw it on there. It was just sort of like a little bubble weapon, I guess you can call it. I really didn't know what to throw in here for the last weapon. I thought if you have a certain build, you can really make the use of this weapon, and you know, you can use it towards your advantage, obviously. Next, these next 2 weapons, I guess they're like double weapons because they're very similar. They have different variants of each other, and one of these weapons are sort of really hard to get for some people, especially me. So if you don't have it, you can sort of throw this weapon to fill in for it. And this is going to be the SVD and Urban MDR. Obviously, these 2 weapons are very good. They're very similar, I guess you can say, as well. But for the SVD, if you guys are using this weapon, you most likely probably don't have an Urban MDR like myself, so I have to use an SVD over an MDR because I don't have it yet. So for this case, SVD is going to be really good with the Deadeye build, and it's really good for PvE. I'm telling you guys, if you guys try it out, if you guys are a very slow player, I recommend this. You know, throw a sniper scope on there, and if you guys are really accurate with this weapon, it's a single shot obviously, so you're not gonna have to worry about insane recoil. And if you guys accurate, you guys can hit multiple headshots back to back. You're looking really good. You're in shape with this weapon in the build. Yeah, next, going on to these next 2 weapons, they're basically the same weapons, they're just different variants of each other, I guess you can say. But the lightweight M4 and the LVOAC, essentially these weapons are basically the same, I guess, if you put them in the same category. They're essentially the same weapons, stats, damage, they're basically all the exact same. But the only difference is basically the recoil patterns on these 2 weapons. LVOAC basically has more of an up and down recoil pattern compared to the lightweight M4 that has the same, I guess you can say, shorter recoil pattern, but it goes to the left diagonally a little bit more, so it's a little bit easier to manage, I guess, for some people to say. But for me, I think you get more headshots when you use the LVOAC. It's just my opinion. It's just going to depend on the person, but this gun is generally really good for PvE. In PvP, you really can't go wrong with this weapon if you're using something like responsive on it, along with maybe destructive for PvE only, probably. It's going to have a lot of range, got a lot of damage. You really can't go wrong with this weapon. And the last 2 weapons, the MP5, like I said before in previous videos, this is probably one of the top weapons just straight up in the game right now. A lot of people are starting to use this gun. It's sort of been revived, I guess you can say, since 1.5. Because Alpha Bridge was nerfed and all that stuff. But this weapon is really good. It's mid-tier SMG. Obviously, it's not going to have the fire rate like something like an MP7. But it is mid-tier. You know, it lines perfectly up. Something like a AUG or something. These 2 weapons line up perfectly for each other. But my personal opinion, MP5 is just a little bit better. It obviously has a bigger magazine size. I think 5 bigger. It's not really that big of a difference. But with extended mag, it's maybe the difference between 10 or 12 bullets. So like I said, it doesn't have insane range, but it is a mid-tier SMG, and it's really good for PvE and PvP, but probably more towards the PvE side if you guys are using like something like Predator's Mark or something. And lastly, I think this is the #1 gun for people that are probably just straight up PvE players. This is the PP19. This is the SMG. I think it has like a 45 or 50 round base SMG magazine size. So with an extended mag that has a really good high percentage for cap, I think you can get this weapon up to like 70 or 80 range for magazine size. I could be wrong, but I'm not really sure what the exact max is. But this gun is really good. It has a slower fire rate, but obviously it has a big magazine size, so you're going to be able to shoot a lot of bullets firing them down the range. But yeah guys, that is basically my list. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Comment down below your guys' top list. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.